Whenever it's ready. There we go. Three. All right. All right. That's enough. I said that's enough.
No autographs, no
Enough.
autographs, no
Stop.
pictures.
That's enough. That's enough. Welcome back to episode 152 of Musaficionado, the podcast, the movement, the staff, record label, and the crew. Um, you're probably like, that's not Tam. It's not. It's not. It's not Tam.
Really? I don't look.
Today
I don't
is
look like
Tam's.
Tam.
You're missing glasses. If you had glasses on, no, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. You're fine. You're fine. So today is Tam's birthday, and she is out of the country celebrating like a bad bitch should.
And is
And so I figured I would bring my right hand, my wife, aka friend, aka sister, aka all things, uh, everything, Netta with me today. Say hi
okay.
to the people, Netta.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh, this is not how this Negro talk. Don't give them the smooth jazz voice. I'm calling
Don't.
security.
But
I'm calling security
we
right
didn't pay.
now.
We didn't pay for security this month, so hey, hey,
We didn't pay for
it's almost
security
tour.
this month.
No, we got birthday coming up, so it was either the birthday gifts and Christmas or security, so one had to go.
We didn't pay for security this month. Okay, well, since we didn't pay for security this month, she can stay for now. So we are welcoming her to the podcast. She is filling in for Tam this week. Tam made me promise that I was gonna do an episode when SZA dropped. SZA dropped. So here I am doing an episode. I needed a partner to come with me. So let's get into, we usually start the show with like all the sad stuff. We want to do the sad stuff up front so we can do all the laughs at the end. So Cher's mother passed away. Georgia, can't remember what her name is, but what we say about people when they pass away and they was in their good 80s and 90s, they lived a good life.
They did. Amen. Hallelujah. I'm sorry. Are we talking about Cher, the singer, the
Cher,
one
yeah.
that's like almost 80? Okay.
Her mama just passed away.
Who is oldest Queen Elizabeth? Okay. I mean, amen. Good eating. Hallelujah for an amazing life of 120. But I mean, we don't know. Okay, amen. But
Next up,
R.I.P.
Tina Turner. Unfortunately, her son passed away. Ronnie,
Oh,
he was 62.
I'm sorry to hear that. I mean,
They they said he passed out outside of the house, something with chest, lung, something like that. I don't have the full thing, but we offer our heartfelt condolences.
definitely,
Because parents should never have to bury their children ever. It don't matter how old
absolutely
they are.
not.
Never have to bury their children.
Absolutely not.
Um, what else do I have for you? Oh, so a whole maybe a month ago when Aaron Carter passed away, Tam and I talked about the fact that he passed away and it may have been a drug overdose and da da da. Well, his brother Nick Carter, he has now been accused of multiple sexual assaults on women that were quote unquote younger than he was when the assaults take place. Now these are all old, like these are old, but they're just coming out now. And so I think the Backstreet Boys had a wait a minute. While I'm saying Backstreet Boys, let me just make sure what group Aaron Carter is with. What group is Aaron Carter in? Yes, I have to do that in the middle of the podcast. Yes. Mm-hmm. Backstreet Boys. Okay, I was right.
I
Yeah,
said,
we don't want to give
but
out
okay.
bad information.
We knew.
So the Backstreet
So
Boys. Yeah, go ahead.
let me get this straight.
Mhm.
These happened when he was in the group or before.
No, this was while he was in the group in his heyday.
Oh,
Yeah. So a couple of young ladies have come out and said that, Nick sexually assaulted them back in the Backstreet Boys heyday. And one girl said that he gave her VIP juice. I mm, I, mm, I don't know what VIP juice is. Now Nelly had a song called Pimp Juice. I knew about that, but I don't know what
Well,
VIP Juice is.
so is that like? Are we taking this back to the Bill Cosby
I
Studio
I I
57
I
VIP juice?
I I don't know.
So I'm not. I'm definitely not one to victim shame. Like that's not a thing for me. If you've been sexually harassed, that is something that definitely should be brought to the authorities or whatever. But I
Mhm.
think when you look, when you think back to those days of um, Backstreet Boys and all of those groups and girls that were
BBD
BBD,
backstage.
and you hear about the
Go ahead.
when you think about that whole girls trying to get sneak back in the backstage and girls trying to get in the room and how much of this is I was trying to get there and I got there,
And I got
or
some VIP juice.
or I was trying to get there and I didn't get there and now I want to get paid again.
But it was years later. So like if this happened, let's just say this. Because I'm a victim right advocate, right? Let's just
Right.
say, hey, I got there, some things went down, and I ain't care for it. I don't know if I'm waiting 7, 8, 12, 20 years later.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
if
I
the
need my
sex
money now. If I'm gonna
if
snitch, I'm
it
gonna need
was
my money.
bad, like, or you went with your girl and
Yes.
your girl was down for one of
Yes.
the other Backstreet peoples,
Yes.
and you was like, I don't know, and then you got some VIP juice. I don't know what that is, and then
I just want to
you
know
was
what's the VIP
I
juice.
don't, I don't know.
I
It sounded real Everclear to me. I don't know. I don't right. I'm sorry. What the heck?
Everybody that watch our podcast is old enough to know what Everclear is, so that's
It
why.
sounded real Everclear meets Mad Dog 2020 meets because I mean it's Backstreet Boys. That's like that era is OE era.
Not OE. Oh my god.
I just told my entire age. In who?
So we
All I'm saying is
yes.
it's it's one of those. I'm not saying I don't believe you because that's not the case. Because again, as a if you're a victim, 100%, that person should be, you know, extent of the law. However, I'm a member. Some of
Mm.
them, some people's and how they was trying to get backstage and people would sneak backstage. This was before we had the good security of 2020. Well, security ain't really that great, but before you really had if you were cute enough, quote unquote, if you had pretty girl privilege, you didn't need a VIP pass back in the day. You
I
know,
still want to know what's in the VIP juice. But I'm gonna
you
move
know what?
on. I'm moving on.
Yes, please let
Moving
me.
on.
I'm
Moving
gonna
on.
make you some VIP juice.
So no, you will not. No. No, thank you. No. There was a bomb threat called in at the Patti LaBelle concert in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
How y'all bombing Patty? She like almost 100 years old.
Patti is 78 years old. Don't do Patti.
Is you mad about which song didn't work for you?
On my own.
Ain't here's the thing. Ain't nobody at that concert under 50. What is you bombing, bruh?
It was not a credible threat, but they did call the threat in, and I looked at the video of security rushing to the stage to get
I
Patti.
saw that. I
Patti
did
didn't
see
know
that.
what was going on. Patti feisty. She was ready to tussle.
Patty about y'all know Patty got a little hood in her. She
She was
y'all
like,
done had to come out of her heels, about to snatch off a wig. She like, girl, look, nah, don't let these fatty pies fool you. That's
yeah,
somebody's whole grandmama.
and mama, and
But
aunt, and a whole bunch of other
uh,
things.
but how you bomb threat? Ain't nothing in there over everybody. It smell
Wait,
like Old
firstly,
Spice and what's the
I'm
the
not even
heat
gonna tell you.
stuff on the knee.
I'm not telling you. You want to say Ben Gay, but I'm
Icy
not
hot.
gonna tell you.
That's what I was trying to say. Big gay and icy hot. It smell like Old Spice or Icy Hot? What is you? Why is we bombing Patty's? Why?
It's a
Why is
th-
it happening?
it was a threat. It was a threat. It was not a bomb. It was a
I
threat.
was just like, oh, it's a lot of people. I'm a threaten these people. Ain't noticed that ain't nobody in going in this concert. Everybody getting dropped off. Well, you think it's Uber, it's their kids. That's what's happening. You got we ain't got time for this. Y'all leave Patty alone now.
Please leave Patty alone. Don't be threatening.
Because
I plan on going to see Patty, and if you threaten while I'm in there, I'm gonna flip over some stuff. I'm gonna
yeah,
be
we're gonna
upset.
have to beat you up like we would if it was our grandmama. Like you can't
Exactly.
be messing with Patty. You can
Please.
mess with a lot of people in these streets. You can bomb threats, quite a few.
I
I
have a
can
list.
I have a list.
I have a list of people. You, if you want to call in a bomb threat,
Please, because some of
ask
them
me.
I don't understand what they be talking about. I, I got a list.
Yeah, and some of them start with little. So anyway, Sean Combs, Sean Combs,
Jesus,
Sean
I
John
fight every
Combs,
day to get into heaven.
who is dating multiple women, not just Carisha from the City Girls, but another little Asian chick. I can't remember her name. He's dating somebody else, but nonetheless, Sean Combs welcomed another child. I don't know which child this is. I do not keep up with the numbers. Because Nick Cannon is still winning. It doesn't matter. Um, Another child, a baby girl, but he welcomed. We found out in December. This is the month of December. The
This
baby
is.
been here since October.
I just need. Okay, so
And no, the
I'm gonna
baby mama is not Carisha. In case y'all were
I'm gonna
wondering.
start this by saying I already understand that I'm gonna need an application for employment to get into heaven. I know this is that's how I'm gonna
Wait,
get in.
we got to work in heaven. We got employment.
I'm gonna need. That's the only way. Oh, I'm not gonna just get in. He can't look back. Don't look back at my stuff. Look at my work history. I got you. I can sweep and mop. But over to this man to P geriatric Diddy, who out here spraying in crowds trying to catch up with the cannon. I'm gonna need this man.
You can't catch up with Nick Cannon. You
I'm
can't.
gonna need I'm gonna need Peter to go sit down. He already rocking dad bod at the last music, but and I know dad bods is in. Like I ain't even mad at the whole dad bod thing. However, comma, bruh, really, like a baby.
A,
You don't know what to do with these twins. What you about to do with a baby?
a fresh baby, fresh
Girl,
out baby.
I
And the
don't even
baby's
know.
name. Wait, we didn't even tell them the baby's name. The baby's name is Love Sean Combs. I wanted to put a comma right there. Love, comma Sean Combs. The baby name is Love Sean Combs.
Only somebody that is narcissistic and over 50 is naming a kid that.
A salutation, a greeting. But
And then of
congrats to
course,
Diddy. Congrats.
congrats to his baby mama
She's
and the child support that she's about to get.
a 28-year-old woman out of California, and she is
Ooh,
Asian. hmm And so, yeah,
every day
congratulations, Diddy, for
out
another
here,
baby.
out
When the
here
baby turn 30, you gonna be 80.
dead.
And yeah. Anyway, moving on. Missy Elliott got her second doctorate. I can't remember where it came from,
Come on,
but
Missy,
we are excited for Missy.
black girl magic.
I love anything Missy does. This is her second honorary doctorate. I want to say that out loud, honorary. So congrats to her.
Amazing.
Last but not least, I want to put this in the music side, but I'm not. I'm gonna put it up top because then we can just talk about SZA and I have emotional oranges, and then we can go. But on Friday, somebody put out an
Oh,
R. Kelly album. Somebody. Now,
uh, I'm
Sony
sorry.
said, yes,
I apologize. I have a question.
yes.
Like Robert Kelly
R.
from
Kelly.
the South Side of Chicago, Robert Kelly,
Him.
the one that's in the prison house,
Yes,
our
him.
Kelly.
Somebody put out an R. Kelly album. Now, Sony said it wasn't them. because Sony sent out a cease and desist to all their streaming apps and asked them to take it off. So I'm gonna say it wasn't Sony, because why would you send out a cease and desist and
Did we
just undo
hear
what
it
you did?
before it got ceased and desisted? It.
I'm gonna get to that. So then they called Robert in jail, in the jail, in the big
We
house.
getting phone calls in the jailhouse? Like
You
we
can
get
get
called?
phone calls. You can get phone calls.
I never knew you
Robert
can get them in there.
said, now this is where it don't add up. Robert said he didn't put it out. Now I can believe that because you in jail. How could you put out an album if you in jail, right?
I don't know, cause who was that? Wasn't that
A lot of people have put out albums in jail. Yes,
okay?
it's possible, but he said he didn't do it. So
He said he getting ready for the Christmas thing.
R. Kelly said he didn't do it. Sony said they didn't do it. Now, I don't know if y'all know this about streaming apps, but it is very easy to upload something to a streaming app. Very easy. You can do it on Spotify. You can do it on Apple Music. I'm not sure how it works on Tidal. I'm going to assume you could do it. Hell, you could do it on YouTube if you want to. It's very easy to upload anything onto the streaming services, right? But for it to be under R. Kelly's catalog, because that's where it wasn't just random. It was literally under R. Kelly's catalog. You have to have a special login for that. Like, you have to know the login, the password. You have to know certain things to have it link up with all the rest of your stuff. So somebody lying.
Now, so here's the question.
I'm listening.
Devil's advocate in this situation.
All
Now,
right.
so here's the question. Remember, and this is gonna tie in. Remember when Agent Orange, Trump was in office, and somebody
Yes.
at the Twitter had went in and completely he quit, but he took and turned off all of Trump's access to Twitter. That's before
Yes,
he got
I
banned.
remember that. I remember that.
So I'm wondering
Mm.
if somebody's cousin,
Mm.
Sony's,
Mm.
that's got some access,
Mm.
that was like, this is a piece, and we was real cool, and that was my boy. And he was like, I'm finna quit anyway, so I'ma push the button.
But how did you get access to? We know. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all this. Did I listen on this for the sake of the podcast? I listened, but I did not get a chance to listen to the whole thing because it was like it didn't come. So this is the other thing that's weird. New music drops on at midnight. It was not out at midnight. It didn't start coming out until about 10 o'clock a.m. And then by 1, it was gone before like 1 p.m. So whoever leaked it, whoever put it out, we know R. Kelly was singing. It's R. Kelly's voice, right? It's R. Kelly's, and the production was it is what it is. Some of the 3 songs that I heard were the I Admit It songs. The name of the album was called I Admit It. So I rushed to see what he was admitting to because I need to know. So he admitted to liking younger women and older women. He admitted to being molested. He admitted to basically he admitted a couple of things, right? Now, my thing is this. He's saying from jail that he would have never put this out. My problem with saying that is you recorded it.
You recorded it. So if you didn't, so now I got another theory.
It's his voice. So what's your theory?
No, we know it was him.
Okay. All right.
But could it have been one of them victims advocate at the Sony's that was like, he keeps saying he didn't do it, but here's a song that I found in the situation where he said he admitted it, and again, I'm gonna push the button. Because it could have been, a lot of the times when they're recording stuff in the booth for whatever reason, it could have been something that he was playing with. Like you said, if the quality was kind of and production wasn't quite right, he could have been something that he was just playing with that got recorded, because sometimes that stuff, like the internet, gets recorded and they don't necessarily delete stuff.
Yeah.
When they should. So it wasn't like I didn't mean to save this. I was just playing with a situation, and and he was going. He probably it was probably during the time he was going through the trial.
Hmm.
And I mean, this is theory. I have no idea if this is what happened. Let me just say that. But based on how it's popping out, I don't I wouldn't I would hope that you didn't sing your conviction,
Your
you didn't
confession?
make your confession,
Yeah,
Usher's little cousin. I would hope that you
big cousin.
didn't record a confession just but
Well,
however, comma.
the three songs that I listened to.
How long was the how many
So
songs?
it was kind of like that trap. So it was a whole bunch of other songs before the three I admit songs. The three I admit songs were at the end, and it was kind of like the trapped in the closet. It was the same beat, but like he would admit in the first 3 minutes, then it went to like 4 minutes, then it went to like five. So I think it was a
Mm,
total of 12 minutes between the three songs. And each time it was just, I admit that I'm dyslexic. I admit I couldn't read the teleprompter at the Grammys. I admit da da da. Like it's a true blue confessional, right?
yeah.
You confessing some things, but it also sounded like it was recorded before he got sentenced, not the
Mm,
trial. Like it was recorded before he got sentenced because he's basically, in essence, he was saying, "Y'all trying to make me pay for something that I don't understand." And he really did say, "Yes, I like young girls. Yes, I like old girls." But then in that last part of the third part of the "I Admit" song, he said, "Y'all on my case. Where were the parents? That man brought me his daughter and basically gave her to me." So like it's some stuff going on in these songs that are being discussed that
he probably was doing they say, which this is a great segue to the Scissor album.
yes,
They say some of the stuff you going through, especially when you're
an
creative,
artist.
you
Yeah.
you that's how you tell a story.
Hmm.
I have a whole lot of feelings regarding that situation and the R. Kelly because I lived up the street from him. I'm a Chicago born and bred. This was around the time I was, we're not, when he was coming to the schools, we was there partying, so
Hmm.
I understand. I remember, and I am very. It hits me away when we take our disabilities, whatever they are,
Yeah.
and you use that to say, well, because I didn't understand, or because I'm dyslexic, or because I didn't that this is why I was trapping people in rooms, or I was pissing on little girls, or it. Come
Hmm.
on,
Yeah.
yes, I fault you if you was one of those people that's like Diddy and is like younger women, but there's a right and wrong, and then there's a you know I don't understand, and there are some things that you did, and we're not even gonna get on. I'm a parent of three. We're not gonna get on the parents because that's a whole nother podcast.
It
But
is.
there's still that compass, because if you didn't think it was wrong, you wouldn't hide it.
Hmm. And he was definitely hiding it left and right. So yeah, the album came out, they snatched it off. I don't think it's gonna come back.
Oh,
Um,
but somebody
you know,
recorded.
I would think so, right? But I never checked afterwards because I just got busy. I never
Oh,
checked afterwards to see if it's on YouTube because YouTube good for keeping stuff. But if it was a cease and desist,
and assist, they're not
YouTube
gonna
probably
hold it.
pulled it. Yeah,
But
YouTube probably pulled
somebody's cousin,
it.
because let me tell you, if they released it the way that they released it, and they knew it would get snatched,
Hmm.
somebody was prepared to record it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's out there. It's in the universe now. So
If y'all got LimeWire, you can download it.
is LimeWire still a thing?
I don't know. I was joking. I have no idea.
Oh
I
my
hope
goodness.
not, because LimeWire gave a lot of computers herpes and
Uh,
syphilis.
oh my God,
Gonorrhea.
all of mine. I was
So
jamming though.
please don't. If you have LimeWire, don't download that.
I was jamming though.
Yeah, but my computer was like,
Yeah, my computer needed all kind of penicillin.
On its last leg, my poor computer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we're not gonna do stand for it. That's usually the segment of the show where we stand for somebody. I'm on strike. I'm not standing for nobody till 2023. Uh, because y'all really haven't given me the music I wanted this month, so I'm not standing for nobody. I would stand for SZA, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. In
Go and
fact,
get her
let's
some
just
counseling.
let's get into SZA now. So, at the 25-minute mark, SZA's album came out Friday. We have been anticipating this album for at least 11 months. Um, it's called SOS, and part of Netta's requirement to be on the podcast today was she had to go listen to it so that we could have a really good conversation about it. And let me prep y'all. Okay, so SZA, 23 songs, 1 hour and 8 minutes. Three of the songs y'all already heard. The Good Days, which came out months ago. Shirt, which was the latest and greatest single that came out, and then I Hate You came out a couple of months ago as well. So technically 20 tracks. Um so yeah. So Arnetta, tell us how you feel about SZA.
Uh-oh, hold on. I'm not trying to get us
Yeah,
what you
please
call it.
don't
I
get
was
us
trying to
pulled.
get to
The track list.
the list.
Yes, don't get us
You
pulled.
know, Apple Music be doing the most. I apologize. Um, this the title is what the title of this album
Yes. Yes. What
is
about the title?
very. Let me tell you the level of relevancy to this album and that title. I I so I did not get a chance, unfortunately, to get to. I got halfway through the album because, of course, work things, and this was a last quick moment. But
Hmm.
I that baby, somebody checking on her. It's a song on there where the baby says she was killing the ex, the girlfriend. What what every every album, every track that I listen to, she jumped somebody. I Baby, is you angry? What is wrong with you? Somebody get this baby a hug. It is Christmas. Why is you so mad?
So we definitely know
She ain't got no man.
she was not
She
putting
mad
out
at
no
that
Christmas
weekend.
album. She was not
She
putting
mad
out
at that weekend man, ain't she? See, that's what happened when you be
She
trying to
didn't
shut up
date.
there.
She dated Drake. She's not dated the weekend.
That's why she want to kill people. Okay,
That
all
was
right.
years ago. That was like 10 years
Did,
ago. She dated Drake.
but so who is it? When
I
she
don't
said she
know.
was killing. She just said it was. I'm killing the ex and the girlfriend. I don't know which ex. We hope this is not. This is just music. However, did we just talk about how creatives use their music to tell their
As an
business?
outlet, yes, yes, as an outlet.
She sounds amazing.
She
Let's
does.
get some
The
good.
vocals is vocaling.
The vocals is vocaling.
Yeah,
The production 100%.
for sure.
I think I'm at an age to where now I am a little concerned.
Are you
Why
worried?
is and why did I like the song? It's a lot of it's some stuff in me I need to talk to my therapist about. I'm hoping she talking to hers. We may need some group sessions. I don't know. It's a lot happening in
Okay.
in this. Maybe she got better in the end. Oh, the songs I missed. I didn't get a chance to listen to.
I mean,
But
one of the towards the end is "I Hate You." Did she get better at the end of the album? Not really. No, not really. So
baby need a hug.
so like that I said, production is producing. The songs is songing. The voice is voicing. Um, but I love SZA. Let me say it out loud before y'all come for my throat, because I
Love
want to
her.
keep my throat. I was not a I was not overly impressed. Like I like the music, but I can pick the songs that I like on the album, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Like I want something that flows
You
all
could
up
just
through.
play.
Yeah. So Love Language, I like that song. Um, Kill Bill, it was alright. It was alright. Yeah. So I definitely need some therapy for that. Snooze, I liked. Um, Everybody is loving Ghost in the Machine. I didn't particularly care for that song. Nobody Gets Me, which is the single that she came out with on Friday. Conceited, and then Shirt, of course.
Yeah.
And then so there's at the end of the album a song which I was very impressed with, which features Old Dirty Bastard. Y'all know he dead and gone.
For a long time.
Yes, but it's a sample which she credited him, which I appreciate, and it's called Forgiveless. Not forgiveness, forgive less. Did she start the song off saying she want her lick back? I like this song.
This is
Yes.
why we got problems now. This is
I want my lick back. Yes, I like it.
she didn't get it back when she killed him in the beginning of the album.
You don't know how many exes she got. She might have a list.
Oh, we just going through. We just going through the years. We just taking out everybody.
You don't know her life. You don't know. You don't know. It could
You
be like
right.
3 exes she really want to get rid of. So one song I got rid of one ex and his new chick. Another song I got rid of another ex, and then at the end of the song, at the end of the album, I'm gonna get my lick back on that third ex.
Or
You got something to say?
no, I don't. I don't.
Okay. All
Because I
right.
don't. I don't want nobody. I don't. I'm trying to
All right.
my
I'm just
business.
saying. All right.
I don't. Yeah, it's it's some of it is a little disturbing. I mean, it's cool, but I mean, we already got enough people out here shooting up stuff. Do we want the girls out here? Some of these girls already ain't kind of wrapped in the, don't quite.
She an artist and she's sensitive about her shit.
Oh, yeah, and that's how Erica Badu was naked in Texas. I mean, however, um, definitely come with a trigger warning, I believe.
Not just saying this album need to come with a trigger warning.
That
Oh
mug needs to
Lord.
come with a trigger. It needs to come with a trigger warning.
Oh
Like
Jesus Christ.
may cause dysfunctional thinking. Like
I think the
you
trigger
know.
warning is don't date none of Scissor's exes.
Now let us be real, because I had a few that I mean, a few of them songs I was like, and I was like, no, we ain't here. We ain't doing that. We ain't
That's the trigger warning. Don't date her exes. Don't be your ex. That's a trigger warning right there.
That's
Those are two things
that's
I got for you.
that ain't a trigger warning. That's a if you ever this is a public service announcement. If you have ever dated sister and
You gotta
it
come with a
wasn't
warning.
amicable when you left, I am praying
Okay.
for you right
So
now.
Scissor
'Cause
album need to come with a warning label,
that
basically.
mug.
Slap it on
If
there. Blah.
if at any point your friends have labeled you the crazy friend, um,
Wait a
you
minute.
know, oh, I, I mean, I mean, in terms of like you one of them ones that like when your man don't text back, you like to blow up stuff at their house. Did you can't you this album is not for you. Like if you that friend, you don't listen to this album. This not your album.
We don't want to help you with what you're doing.
We no ammunition.
All right. So that is
But
your
yeah,
Scissor album recap. And then I took some time because I was like, we're not just gonna give you one album, we'll give you two. I went ahead and listened to Emotional Oranges. They have their latest and greatest album is called The Juice Volume 3
okay, juicy
and Volume 3.
tree
Tree. Uh
track.
it's only 8 songs, it's only 23, 24 minutes. I love Emotional Oranges. I am biased, so I'm not a good person to ask. But y'all are here and you're watching, so you must want to know my opinion. I like it. I like it.
Now, is
Yes.
it you like it, or you like it because you like them?
No, I like it like it.
Okay.
I like it like it. They have a song called Slide All Night. It's a bop. It's a bop. We like bops. She got a man. That don't mean nothing to them. Um, emotional
See,
orange.
scissors. This is just the issue.
They not dating nobody scissor dated. I promise. They emotional oranges is definitely not dating nobody scissor dated. Um, so emotional oranges is a good album to listen to when you're working and you need some background noise because it's gonna keep you motivated. It's gonna be like, but it's not so enticing where you're gonna listen to the lyrics and be like, wait, what did you just say? It's a good. It flows well with whatever you're doing. So
Okay.
I recommend it. Like I said, it's only 8 songs, 24 minutes. And that's it. That's it.
It's got to be
So
one of
yeah.
them lunchtime bops because 24 minutes is gonna go kind of quick.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. Um, there are other things I could discuss. I didn't really, while I did take some singles down, I really, oh, Kirby's album. I'm sorry, Kirby's album. I gotta say this. Then we getting off of here. I promise. I'm not gonna keep y'all long.
Mm,
I will not be before y'all long. That's what the pastor's saying. Then I'll be here for
mm,
another 30 minutes. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
mm-hmm.
Kirby's
Just waiting
album.
on.
I told you I would. So Kirby album came out right after the last podcast. I didn't get a chance to hear it until the next day. Literally, it came out on a Monday. Very weird day for an album to come out. It's
Oh,
5 songs, 17 minutes. It's about her parents. It's super cute. I love this little bitty album. Slay is a good song.
this little
It's
bitty album.
Slay, Try, All My Love, James. James is her daddy name. And Love is a
Oh,
Risk. I love every song on this album. It's an EP.
oh,
We ain't even gonna call it album. It's an EP. If y'all got 17 minutes where you sitting in the elevator and you bored, go ahead and listen to Kirby. Okay, you shouldn't be in the elevator for 17 minutes. I know. I know. I know. I know. I knew you was gonna bring that up. I know.
it's a fire department situation though.
You never know.
If I'm stuck in the elevator for 17 minutes, yeah, it's not an album that I'm gonna be looking for.
You need to be calm. Let them get you out. Be calm.
Oh, I'm gonna go for calm.
All right.
Depends on who
Anyway,
I'm in there with.
Kirby's album. That's it. That's all I'm talking about. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I would like to thank Netta for joining us tonight. We have
I
broken
behaved a little
her.
bit.
Uh, yeah, we have broken her podcast virginity. So now she could be back next year. We don't know when. Tam will be back next Monday, saying we're doing our 2022 wrap up, and then we
Hey,
done for the year. So
oh,
yeah, we're done next month. Woo, next week. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah.
it's time to
Uh
40.
um I will be in Chicago for the next 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever. So when y'all see me next Monday, it will not be the same. It will be a Christmas tree behind me next week. Yes, it will. See, I will be festive next week. Um, as always, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next week. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, talk to your mama. Don't talk to us. Netta, usually Tam ends the podcast by saying bye to the people. Can you say bye to the people?
Absolutely. Everybody have an amazing day, amazing evening. You know, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me. Have a good
See you
evening.
guys.